What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live video. On the left side here, we have Labrynth going up against Unchained on the right side. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Helps channel a lot. We're on the road to 10K here. Trying to hit that before the end of the year. We only have 4,000 left to go. We are halfway through it. So let me know in the comment section what else you guys want to be seeing. We are going to be seeing Unchained. Going to go first here. Yes, it's going to be Unchained with the 4 Yubel cards that I was playing. The 3 Nightmare Thrones alongside that Grave Squirmer. We're going to be normal summoning with a copy of Archaea, activating the effect of Shawarma, or I guess Shavara in the hand. I know some people are upset that I keep calling it Shawarma. And we're going to be popping the Archaea here. Archaea is going to activate its effect, summoning a copy of Shayama from the deck. And we now can go into a copy of Yama, which is going to be able to trigger out the copy of Shavara as well as the Yama. And we also have the, the Sharavara, whatever it's called, I don't even care anymore. The red dog, and we also have the blue dog now in the graveyard to be able to pop that copy of the trap if we want to as well. And we are going to be adding the copy of Arua to the hand here. A little bit of a weird Unchained lines because we are user normal summon, so we can't even search for the Sarama. We're going to go into the Squirmer here with the Yama alongside the copy of itself, especially out because you control a Fiend. And then we are going to be activating the effect of Shayama, destroying the copy of the Escape here, bringing itself out. Yama is going to activate its effects, bringing out the copy of the Red Dog, and we're bringing out the copy of here of the Sarama. We can now overlay for a copy of the Caesar, and we can go for the effect. We should have set the other one here, the Escape. But we're going to be just setting the copy of, or we should have set the Chamber here, so we could have popped to add back with Rage. But we're going to be just going to activate the effect of Sarama, setting the copy of Escape, blowing itself up, and then we don't get the effect. So we're going to be seeing the RES can activate its effects here, and we are going to be thinking about it. We say you have to declare which effect you're going to be using, because if they don't have to declare it, we can chain the copy of Caesar, essentially stop the trap set, but I believe it does not. So then they're going to activate the effect of Daruma, or they're going to set the Daruma can, which can be activated this turn, which is going to kindly screw us up here, setting that copy of Caesar. And we're going to be destroying the Rage alongside the copy of the Caesar here. This is that, the Daruma can sends the copy of Rage, then we're not going to be able to activate its effects to add back. But by doing it like this, we are going to be wasting our Escape here, but we're not going to be able to use it anyways. So this is going to let us add back with the Rage alongside being able to set with the red as well, which is pretty nice. Setting the copy of Chamber. Unfortunately, we should have just set that one in the first place there to be able to add back those cards, but it would have kind of prevented us from getting hit with that Daruma cannon there, but it is what it is. They're going to normal summon out a copy of Ariana. If we do hit that with a copy of Valor, they will be able to summon back out the copy of the Aria, which can then synchro or link up into a Chaos Angel or a Yama here. Going for that Chaos Angel, banishing that copy of the Chamber. We do hit that with an Imperm there, making sure that we do not lose that Chamber, which is what we need. They're going to go Battle Phase attack with that copy of Chaos Angel, making us take the 35 and just pass turn on this, or I guess set one and then activate the effect of Dragalier, sending the copy of Skill Drain to then set a big welcome and passing turn on that. We're going to draw here, and we have lots of options. We can start off with a Chamber. We also have the Shayama, which can be destroying itself, but we have the Sarama in the hand as well here to normal summon itself out. And they do flip up big welcome to this. Summoning out the lovely, bouncing the copy of Chaos Angel to the extra deck once again. And then Lovely's going to try to activate here alongside the copy of Dragalier. And we think, do we chain? They're going to pop from our hand. And they destroy a copy of Arua. Unfortunately, it does not trigger in the hand. That would be crazy if you could pop them from the hand and they trigger. But they do not here. We do have a few options that we can use. We can go for Sarama, set the copy of Arua, destroying itself, and then we can actually search or summon it from the deck. Most likely summon a copy of the Disaster Dog, or a copy of the Abomination here. Activating its effect, sending the copy of the Veiler to hit that back row. They're going to chain the copy of Traptrix here. The Abomination does not actually target, therefore it's kind of useful. They're going to set the copy of Daruma Cannon, and then they're going to most likely flip up the Daruma Cannon here if we do not choose to destroy it. I'm not wrong, right? The Abomination doesn't trigger. It doesn't target, does it? I could be mistaken. Would not be the first time. I thought it didn't trigger, or doesn't target. That could be the other one, the Link, that doesn't target at all. Yeah, it does not target there, so they wouldn't be able to flip that Traptrix face up. We definitely should have realized that. I was pretty sure it didn't target. We go into a copy of the Yama here. And then we're going to go Shayama on the face down. And we're going to be chaining the effect of Chamber here. They go, can you do that to summon with a copy of Shayama? We go, yeah. We won't be able to summon from the deck with the copy of Chamber. But Chamber is going to be summoning with the copy of the Sarama here. Yeah, definitely a misplay on our parts. It does not target. I was pretty sure it didn't. I don't know why I was not realizing that in the game. We're going to link up into the copy of Anguish. We're going to see Shayama being put to the bottom of the deck here. And they're kind of forced to flip up that copy of the here. And we have the chain for this. We really have to activate the effect of Yama alongside the Yama. We have Yama here, and we also have the Sarama. Summon out the Anguish, and then we also summon out a copy of Disaster Dog. Has to be face up monsters, yeah. We're counting our Unchained cards in the graveyard, so probably the Disaster Dog. We could go for Shayama again if we wanted to, which we are going to be choosing to do here. Okay. They're going to go battle phase, attack, attack. And leaving them just with the Story of Torby in the hand. We should have won there if we would have paid attention to the effects of our cards, but oh well. We're trying to think if we should go for an SP line as well, because we have not used Arua nor the Rakea, but we're going to be seeing the Shayama pop the Red Dog here, which can then set the copy of Chamber, so we can actually bring back out the copy of Rage, and we're going to go up into a copy of SP. Now, unfortunately for us, Rage is not going to be that great, other than going for another copy of Yama, because we already are going through the SP, and we don't play Unicorn in this. We're going to banish the Lovely, which already makes it so very kind of hard for them to continue their plays, or I guess their kind of a bigger plays. They will still have the Lovely being able to reset a bunch of cards and stuff like that. They're going to be just setting one card here, and then normal summoning with a copy of Chandragolier. They can go for a copy here of the Typhon, but if they try to go for Typhon, we just flip up the copy of Chamber, go for that Rage, summon with the copy of, and then on the summon, we just go Rage here, use the Typhon as well. And then we just Rage effect, I believe. Now, battle phase, attack into the SP. This is so that we can open up our zones. And then we're going to go effect of Rage to go up into a copy of Yama. And then we are going to also get Yama effect. And they just scoop it up there, realizing they have lost. You know, we can just add back whatever, draw for turn. And we draw a copy of Prison as well. You saw us using the Sarama a little bit more. That's because we have a lot more graveyard set up right now, and like we don't want to add back the copy of Shavara, because Shavara doesn't do very much in the graveyard. By being able to add back the copy of Sarama, you have like the Sarama effect that can set a copy of a card, destroying it. You can even set the traps and destroy the traps as well. Then you have the Shayama, be able to destroy the copy of itself, being able to bring back out, or you can just link away in something better like a Rage or an Anguish, which we already have gone through, so we're not going to be able to do that. But we ended up taking the game here. We did misplay a bit by, not destroying a card which doesn't target. Very important that you do not make those mistakes. Know your cards. Unfortunately, it does kind of happen. It's like, well, our opponent doesn't necessarily cheated us, but we should have told them, oh, it does not target. But a lot of the times, force of nature, you go target back row, and then they chain, but it's like, okay, well, it's targeting on resolution. It doesn't actually target, it just destroys. But you mention it, it's like, okay, well, if they flip it up and then they search or whatever, it's like, okay, well, now we have a little bit of advantage. We know they're playing, it's Trap Trick, so they are playing, obviously, other cards in their deck, but still kind of useful. But diving into game 2, we're going to be seeing Labrynth choosing to go first here, activating the copy of Chandragolier, discarding itself, and a copy of Storby Torby, so opening up double those cards here, going to have a bunch of Labrynth set up. We see them setting the regular welcome, setting an additional card here, and then we're going to be seeing Lady as well as a copy of the prison guy, Heavenly Prison, which is going to be a pain in our ass. This card makes so we can't pop any face down cards, including our own. This was definitely a tech played in Labrynth when Unchained was popular. Unchained is not very popular right now, so there's really no reason to play it. I don't know why they're playing it, but yeah, it does hurt. We're going to be seeing a normal summon of a Arua. We're going to be seeing a big welcome being flipped up here. Before they can activate the copy of Lady, we chain our copy of Sharara here. And then they chain a copy of Welcome. We chain a copy of a Squirmer, so we just don't let that Lady resolve its effects. We want to make sure that these Labrynth cards cannot get resources, cannot set those traps from the deck. We want to make sure that they're on as little cards as possible here, and we have 2 ways of doing that with the copy of Squirmer as well as the copy of Sarama. That is absolutely crazy that we ended up opening up both of them here. Very nice for us, but we're going to be able to see them summon out the copy of, I believe it was Arias and the Ariana, and bouncing it here. And then we're going to be setting those cards. They do get to activate the effects here, Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. And then we do see the draw of the Chandragolier once again, and they will be able to add back to hand, and then summon out the copy of Storby Torby. Now, we get to summon out the copy of Arua as well. Doesn't really matter how we do it. We're going to summon out a Disaster Dog. This is going to essentially just let us go for that Lady here. But in response to that summon, they're going to be able to activate the effect of the Chandragolier, discarding the Arias, to be able to set a card to their deck, from their deck, which is going to be the field spell here. This is going to make it so that we can no longer target the Lady with card effects, and we do have the Abomination Prison as well to be able to search. We're going to search for a copy of... We have not normaled yet, so going for an Arua, interesting choice. We could go for a copy of anything else, but we are going to be seeing... I guess we did normal summon out first, the first thing we did, okay. We're going to see Disaster Dog target, and then we're going to be able to target the Ariana to go for a copy of the Yama here. Them being fiends is huge for us, which can activate its effects. We unfortunately don't have the copy of Shavara in the graveyard to add back, which is unfortunate. But we get to search for the Abomination, which can be able to trigger and summon itself out. And now we can go for Anguish if we wanted to. I feel like we definitely go Anguish into the copy here of the Strawberry Torby, which we're going to activate, and they're going to chain to it, which is going to get rid of itself alongside that copy of the Chandragolier to set a copy of Big Welcome, I do believe. Very unfortunate for us, but it's going to be fine here because we can still continue to play. We can link away for the Abyss Actor link if we wanted to, which is going to set the copy of, we're going to be able to send the copy of Shawarma, but we're going to be seeing the Arua targeting to destroy the copy of Anguish, and then we can go Anguish alongside Yama here. And we know they have no cards left, we just have to go battle phase to destroy, and we're going to also be able to do the copy of in the hand? No? Okay. Abomination in the hand as well. We have lots of options. We're gonna go Anguish summon. And we then go a bomb, okay. A bomb's gonna activate, discarding the copy of the trap. We could have set the trap first before we did the Arua pop, so that we could have actually destroyed off the Yama, popping the copy of Chamber. And we try popping the Lady here, and Lady does not... A bomb doesn't target. I'm pretty sure Lady says it can't be targeted. Does it also say it cannot be destroyed? No, surely not. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Let's first read it here. Oh yeah, it can't be destroyed by card effects either. Okay. We couldn't even destroy our set because they had the effect of the prison up, I guess, as well. So let's go battle phase and we attack here. And this might be enough for a game. We have 3,000, 2,000, 24 plus 15. And we had to beat over the Lady. So it's not exact game. It is pretty close. So we're able to go into a copy of Rage. I mean, in this mind, I feel like we should just go into the Yama first. We go Anguish plus the Arua into Yama, then Yama and Shavara into the copy of Rage, just to get that additional body, or that additional Yama in the graveyard there. And we still have 2 cards. We're just going to go right into that copy of the Rage here, maybe having an escape in the hand. Or being able to set the Chamber here, which probably should be an escape, but we won't be able to pop cards, so it's kind of like unfortunate for us. We're definitely not linking away, right? Yeah, we're just going to set one and then pass turn on that. And the first action we could do is activate, but they're going to be activating the prison instead here, and that's going to be hard for us to deal with, but they are on very low cards. We're going to see Welcome Labrynth going to be flipped face up. And we kind of don't want to interact directly with any of the Labrynth cards because we don't want that copy of Arias to summon itself out. On the summon here, we can then go Rage, and we can't target it, so we can't even do that because they still have the field spell here. We attempt to go Rage, but they have a face down still, and I don't think they have any plans to activate the face down anytime soon. They're going to go Big Welcome to bounce, and we are going to be chaining the copy of Escape, targeting our Rage alongside the copy of the Arua. They're going to chain RS here. It's going to be fine. And then we will see Rage as well as the Rage going to be adding the copy of Shavara, and then we're going to be seeing the Arua summon a copy of Shyama from the deck. We can then go Chamber, bring back out the copy of Rage, and then Rage can use the copy of Arias to actually go for, or we're going right into the copy of Sarama. Then we're going to be seeing the Chamber go for that Rage, and then Rage can then use the copy of the Arias to go for an SP. And SP can banish a copy of, I'm just going to say a Welcome or maybe a Lady in the graveyard. Or the face down as well. Yeah, that's a good option. And so now they're kind of forced to have anything else, which I don't believe they have. They can go for a Typhon angle if they wanted to. But we have everything. The game is essentially ours. So we're going to go into a Typhon here, and they're going to attack into the SP. We take some damage, but like it's quite fine. They're going to activate the effect to bounce back the copy of Abomination. I'm just making sure that we can't attack without destroying something else here. But we have our copy of Shavar in the hand as well to be able to do stuff. And then we also have our copy of Sarama being able to destroy a trap and just being able to trigger. We have the Squirmer in the hand as well to be able to summon. And like we just have extender on extender on extender on extender. Our deck is all gas, no brakes, and this dog is breaking the chain. We're going to see Sarama target the copy of Disaster, destroying the Disaster, and that's going to be able to activate its effects. And then we can summon out the Anguish here. And then Anguish can actually use the copy of the, to go into a copy of the Abomination, and then we're just going to go effect, target, destroy, summon, attack. And that's just going to be game for us here. You know, after a little bit of a struggle with those face down cards, we end up taking the game here, which is quite nice. We did have the copy of Cosmic in the hand as well, so if they would have been able to play through it, we would have been able to Cosmic one of their back rows. Being able to hit a big welcome was quite nice. But hopefully you enjoyed watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I do love Unchained still very much. I just unfortunately don't think it's going to be the deck of the format anymore. But hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, see more content like this. Stay safe. Peace.